Back then, the firearms manufacturing standards were inadequate because the majority of its components were made by a business that primarily made bicycles. As a result, the quality of these guns suffered greatly, with parts wearing out quickly and lacking interchangeability, rendering them largely worthless. In essence, the firearms' low-quality build and lack of dependability rendered it unsuitable for most users. This video features some of the most useless firearms ever created. Type 94 Nambu. The Nambu Type 94 pistol was a semi-automatic handgun developed by Kijiro Nambu, a retired Japanese army general, and served as a standard sidearm for the Japanese military personnel during the World War II. Despite its widespread use, the Nambu Type 94 is often regarded as one of the worst handguns ever produced due to its poor design, quality issues, and lack of reliability. One of the most significant issues with the Type 94 Nambu was its small size. While it was designed to be small and lightweight, it was too small for most hands, which made it difficult to grip and handle effectively. The small size also resulted in a limited magazine capacity of just 6 rounds, which was much lower than other handguns of the time. Another significant issue with the Nambu Type 94 was its poor quality. The pistol's internal components were small and delicate, making them prone to breaking or malfunctioning, particularly during disassembly. Additionally, the sights on the gun were notoriously poor, which made aiming and accuracy a significant challenge. Furthermore, the Type 94 Nambu had serious safety issues. The sear bar, which was mounted on the outside of the pistol, was a significant problem, as careless handling or dropping the gun could lead to unintentional firing. The magazine was also challenging to insert due to the pressure of the bolt, and it was common for the gun to spit out the magazine during disassembly. Despite these issues, the Nambu Type 94 was widely used by the Japanese military during World War II. The gun was mainly used by officers, military police, and some enlisted personnel. However, the gun's poor reliability and quality led to some soldiers preferring to use captured enemy weapons, such as the American Colt M1911. After the war, the Nambu Type 94 was discontinued, and it became a popular collector's item due to its historical significance. However, due to its poor quality and design, it's still regarded as one of the worst handguns ever produced, and its flaws serve as a cautionary tale for firearm designers. In conclusion, it was a poorly designed and unreliable handgun that served as the standard sidearm for Japanese military personnel during World War II. The gun's small size, limited magazine capacity, and poor quality and safety issues all contributed to its poor reputation. Although it is now considered a collector's item, its flaws continue to serve as a warning to future firearm designers to prioritize safety, reliability, and functionality over aesthetics or novelty. Glisenti Model 1910. The Glisenti Model 1910 was a semi-automatic pistol that was designed and manufactured by Italian inventor Bertello Ravelli in 1910. It was created as a replacement for the Bodeo Model 1889 revolver, which was the standard issue sidearm of the Italian army at the time. However, the Italian army was not satisfied with the performance of the Glisenti Model 1910, and it quickly gained a reputation as one of the worst guns ever made. One of the main issues with the Glisenti Model 1910 was its reliability. The gun had a tendency to jam frequently, which made it virtually unusable in combat situations. This was due to the complex firing mechanism, which featured a recoiling barrel and bolt. The gun had many small and delicate parts that were easily dislodged, which led to frequent malfunctions. Additionally, the gun could be taken apart for cleaning by undoing the screw at the front of the frame. However, the frame itself was not strong enough to handle the 9mm ammunition used by the gun, which caused the pistol to fall apart frequently. Another issue was its design. It was originally designed to use 7.65mm ammunition, but the Italian army demanded that it modified to be used 9mm, which was more powerful. Ravelli made the necessary modifications, but this made the gun even more unreliable. The gun's small size and delicate internal components also made it difficult to handle and maintain. Despite these issues, the Glisenti Model 1910 saw some use during the World War I. However, it was quickly replaced by the Barrett M1915, which was a much more reliable and efficient pistol. Today, the Glisenti Model 1910 is considered a collector's item, and many gun enthusiasts appreciate it for its historical significance and unique design. In conclusion, the Glisenti Model 1910 was a poorly designed and manufactured pistol that gained a reputation as one of the worst guns ever made. Its complex firing mechanism and delicate internal components made it unreliable and difficult to maintain, while its small size and weak frame made it unable to handle the powerful 9mm ammunition used by the Italian army. Despite its flaws, the Glisenti Model 1910 remains an interesting historical artifact that sheds light on the development of firearms technology during the early 20th century. Barrett 50 BMG. The Barrett 50 BMG Browning machine gun is a long-range semi-automatic rifle designed and manufactured by Barrett Firearms Manufacturing, an American firearms company. The rifle was first introduced in 1982 by Ronnie Barrett, and it quickly became one of the most popular and widely used .50 caliber rifles in the world. The Barrett .50 BMG is a single-shot, semi-automatic rifle that fires the .50 BMG cartridge. It has a bullpup design with the action located behind the trigger, allowing for a shorter overall length while maintaining a full-length barrel. The rifle has a maximum effective range of around 1,800 meters, making it one of the most powerful and accurate rifles available. One of the key features of it was its impressive stopping power. The cartridge is one of the most powerful cartridges available, and it can penetrate a variety of materials including concrete, steel, and body armor. This makes the rifle ideal for long-range shooting and anti-material applications such as disabling vehicles or taking out enemy installations. The Barrett has also gained a reputation for its accuracy. The rifle is designed to be very stable, with a heavy barrel and a long sight radius which allows for precise targeting at long distances. It's also equipped with a high-powered scope, which further enhances its accuracy. The Barrett 50 BMG has been used extensively by military and law enforcement agencies around the world. It's been used in a variety of roles, including as an anti-material weapon, a long-range sniper rifle, and a vehicle-mounted weapon. The rifle has also gained popularity among civilian shooters, particularly for long-range target shooting and hunting. However, the Barrett 50 BMG has also been the subject of controversy due to its power and range. Some countries have banned the rifle for civilian use, citing concerns about public safety and the potential for the rifle to be used for criminal purposes. Despite these concerns, it remains a popular and highly effective rifle for military, law enforcement, and civilian use. The Gyrojet was a unique firearm that utilized a completely different technology from traditional firearms. Instead of using traditional cartridges, it fired self-propelled rockets that were equipped with a tiny jet engine. When the trigger was pulled, a percussion cap ignited a small amount of gunpowder in the rear of the rocket, which propelled it out of the gun barrel. Once in flight, the rocket's jet engine ignited and propelled it further towards the target. The Gyrojet was invented in the 1960s during the height of the space race. It was designed to be a more efficient and effective firearm for use in space, where the lack of oxygen would prevent traditional firearms from working properly. However, it never made it to space, as it was not adopted by any space agencies or militaries. Instead, it was marketed to the public as a unique and futuristic weapon. One of the main advantages was its low recoil. Traditional firearms create a large amount of recoil when fired, which can make them difficult to aim accurately. The Gyrojet, on the other hand, had very little recoil due to the fact that the rocket was already in motion before it left the barrel. This made it easier to aim and fire accurately, especially for those with little firearms experience. However, it also had some disadvantages. Its rockets were relatively slow-moving, which made them less accurate over long distances. In addition, the rocket's low velocity meant it did not have as much stopping power as traditional firearms, and it made it less effective in close combat situations. Despite these limitations, it remains a unique and fascinating firearm that presents a significant technological advancement in firearms technology. Its futuristic design and propulsion system have made it a popular collector's item among firearms enthusiasts and science fiction fans alike. While it may not have lived up to its original intended purpose, the Gyrojet has left a lasting legacy in the world of firearms innovation. The concept of useless guns is one that has long fascinated gun collectors, historians, and enthusiasts alike. These are firearms that, for one reason or another, were not well designed, poorly manufactured, or had flaws that rendered them ineffective for their intended purpose. At first glance, it might seem pointless to study these guns. After all, if they were useless, why bother? However, if they offer a unique insight into the evolution of firearms technology, as well as the social and political factors that influence their production and use, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll be back with more interesting content.